Revealed Texas trucker, 38, stalked married Seattle tech podcaster, 33, for 18 months by parking outside her house, bombarding her with flowers, texts and calls, before breaking into her home to shoot her husband then himself after she reported him. The Texas trucker stalker who killed a Seattle podcaster and her husband in their home last night after climbing through a window had been harassing her for 18 months, chilling court records obtained by DailyMail.com reveal. Zaray Sadeghi, 33, a self-styled techie, was shot and killed by trucker Ramin Kodakaramrewe, 38, last night in her home in Redmond, Washington. He climbed through a window at 2 a.m. and shot the pair, then himself. Sadeghi's mother was able to escape to a neighbor's home and call 911. Sadeghi's husband, Mohammed Nasri, 35, who worked as a lead software engineer for Amazon, was also killed. Police say Kodakaramrewe first found her through a podcast about finding work in tech and became so obsessed with her that she filed a restraining order against him. Kodakaramrewe was divorced with a child but had no prior criminal record. Court records obtained by DailyMail.com describe how the pair met in person in 2022, and how Sadeghi hid some of their interactions from her husband. The friendship turned sinister and resulted in her begging him to leave her alone. Hauntingly, in a petition filed just last month she pleaded he has bursts of anger and is completely delusional. These delusions make me fear for my life and the lives of my loved ones. She told police how he'd shown up at their home uninvited, delivering flowers and even once promising to send a musical band to play outside. He contacted my husband and continues to do so. He has come to my neighborhood several times, staying at inns around my neighborhood. He has parked down my street in hopes of seeing me. I am suffering a deep-seated fear for my safety, she said. She included call logs which demonstrate how frequently he phoned her and left messages, and told police that he would sometimes park down the street in the hope of catching a glimpse of her. Disturbingly, he would stay in local inns near the property. At 2 a.m. last night, the trucker broke into the home in Redmond, Washington, shot her and her husband before turning his gun on himself. The woman's mother escaped and called 911. It's unclear whether he was in the area or if he drove from Texas to Washington to attack her. She had recently reported him to police. At 2 a.m. on Friday, he broke into her home on a leafy street in Redmond, near Seattle, to shoot her and her 35-year-old husband with a handgun. Redmond police could not confirm whether the stalker had a criminal background, or whether he legally obtained his weapon. They say the man started tuning into her podcast several months ago, but started barraging her with messages. She had contacted police and authorities were preparing to serve him with a restraining order, but were having trouble pinning him down.